Eastern PA with a 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchich with your outlook for June 7th, 2018. For your Thursday, we're going to have partly to mostly sunny skies across the region today. We're going to have high pressure in control. Yesterday's mid-level shortwave is moving away, so we're not going to be dealing with any clouds like we had yesterday. And it should be a pretty nice day today. Temperatures are going to warm up a little bit from what we saw yesterday as well. We had the cloud cover around, and the kind of limited temperatures to kind of right around 70 degrees for most places, or either side of 70. Today we'll be in the mid to, in some cases, upper 70s for highs with more sunshine expected. So high pressure is going to move off the coast here, and winds are going to shift to the southwest. And then when we get into Friday, we're going to have a southwesterly flow here. Again, partly cloudy, not expecting any precipitation, but we do have warmer temperatures that are going to get up into the 80s, low to mid 80s for highs here on Friday. And it does look like overall it's going to be a pretty nice day with you know, a mix of cloud and sun, just a little bit of increase in humidity on Friday, but not anything that's going to be overwhelming, it looks like. As we go through the next 24 hours after that, we get into, here's the overnight period Friday night. Not really pictured here, but there is a warm front that's extending from a mesoscale convective system. This is a mesoscale convective complex that is going to be up here across Wisconsin, and then eventually Michigan. Is going to make its way down here like this, right across the state of Pennsylvania in some capacity. The difference in timing, there's two differences here. One in timing, and the other one in placement of the warm front, which is basically the train tracks this thing is going to follow. So at this point, this model in particular has the warm front situated down like this. That does inch up a little bit, so that this will track kind of right over at least the southern half of Pennsylvania, and then end up near the Delmarva. There are some models that bring that a little bit further north, and others that bring it more further south. So we're just going to have to see where those train tracks, for lack of better words, it has to go somewhere in between here, and it's going to take that path, and it's going to follow that. This area low pressure is going to fall right along that warm front. So where that boundary sets up is going to be critical, and there's differences on models between where that sets up, and there's also differences in timing of when this comes in. This particular model I'm showing you is showing mainly, you know, might be an isolated shower in the morning, but it's mainly like a Saturday afternoon type thing, and overnight. So here's Saturday afternoon. Here's the overnight period. Could be some heavy rain with this, because again, it's a mesoscale convective complex moving right across the region, which is basically low pressure moving along the warm front. And you could have scattered showers and thunderstorms with that go all the way through the night in this case. Then Sunday would just be clouds in the morning early, giving way to sun in the afternoon. All the models are now have Sunday dry, so we're not worried about Sunday right now. We're just worried about exact timing on Saturday. Do we get a dry morning out of it and then some rain later, or is this something that's going to come in on overnight Wednesday night, or overnight Friday night, late Friday night, and early Saturday morning, and then last mostly during the daylight hours? Well, we have the NAM coming into range now. It is at max range, but this is looking very early on Saturday morning. This is probably pre-dawn hours. You have some activity moving across the region here at that point, and then during the day you can see the scattered showers and thunderstorms moving across the region. And this is 5 p.m. Here's 8 p.m. It's starting to move off to the south, so then the overnight would be would be drier. We'll just go through the evening, and then the overnight period would be drier. So we're going to work out the timing differences of this, and also look at the severe weather aspect that's possible. Usually it's on the southern half of where that frontal boundary is and where that area low pressure tracks. So we'll keep an eye on that just in case, because sometimes you get a squall line that forms along that and brings heavy rain, high winds, that kind of thing. So we'll just watch that very closely. If it's tracking where it's showing right now, I don't see a lot of severe weather with it, but we'll just keep close to the models of that and see where they trend over the next 24 to 36 hours and update you, of course, in these daily videos that we do as we get a little bit closer. Again, Sunday's going to be dry, morning clouds early, giving way to sun. High pressure off to the north is going to move in, and it's going to dry us out. So we'll have a nice, comfortable day here on Sunday. And then Monday's going to be going to mostly sunny with high pressure a little bit closer. All this mess down to the south stays there because that front has pushed through, and it stays to the south and does not come back north because of this high pressure blocking it, which is good. So it means we're going to have a dry Sunday, dry Monday, and dry Tuesday as well. Here's Tuesday, high pressure still in control. All right, and then we have a cold front that's going to be approaching from the west. Not a lot of precipitation on this particular model. There are some models that are indicating that there will be at least some scattered activity with this, so we'll keep an eye on that closely as well as this moves off to the south and east. And don't mind my dogs there. They're getting a little rambunctious today for whatever reason. This particular model is showing the front coming through, but moisture starved as it comes through, so no precipitation. GFS, the latest GFS that I looked at, does have scattered thunderstorms later in the day, so we're going to keep an isolated chance for a thunderstorm later in the day on Wednesday, but right now I wouldn't get too concerned about that either. There's actually a possibility that we could go through the entire work week next week and a very long string of dry weather. It could be 4, 5, 6 days long, which would be welcome. We haven't had that in quite some time. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for June 7th, 2018. Have a great Thursday.